I am Master Kambai. Welcome to this new replay commentary. I hope guys will enjoy. This is Sami versus Kindle in Verdun. So now we have the chart right in front of us. So let's read Sami. Foot soldier gain 30% attack, any 50% capture point bonus rounded down. Other direct unit lose 10% attack. Transport gain +1 movement. This is really good. This is very underrated. Even in fog, it's strong. Now, I know in standard she's considered tier 2. I'm still not quite sure if she should be 2. Now, she is clearly 3, but this is someone that don't play that much standard. Maybe that's why I don't see why she should be 2. Anyway, she should be 3 always in fog. Now, in light base, I do think she's much weaker. In bigger maps, she is also much weaker. But outside of these two special rules, she is a really good seal. Double time, foot soldier gain +1 movement and their attack is increased to 50. So it's 3 stars, 333. Victory March for 8 stars. Foot soldier gain +2 movement and their attack is increased to 70. Foot soldier can capture building instantly even with 1 HP. Now, I will tell you this. This is an endgame move. If you save up for your super and you just push the button, you don't play proper Sami. You are not a good Sami player. Now, maybe you will get a few wins like that, because sometimes it works, but you're still a bad Sami player. Now, with that out of the way, let's go over to Kindle. Kindle! All units, even air units, gain +40% attack while on urban terrain. HQ, bases, airport, port, cities, lab, and tower. This is really good. This is better than having none. Is it perfect? No. It's just very good. Power, urban blight, very underrated. Well, no. Never mind. It's not very underrated. It's actually broken. Now, all enemy unit loses 3 HP on urban terrain. Urban bonus is increased to 80. And I will tell you this. This is only CD base, HQ, tower, port, airport. It's not working on lab, or maybe it does, I'm not quite sure on lab. It's not working on silo either. So yeah, Kindle power is pretty good. I like it. It's really strong. Sometime when you get it, skip it and use it the turn after that to surprise your enemy, because usually people get it and push the button, and I am guilty of that. Sometimes I do it, other time I don't. All depends on what I see on my screen. In standard, it's clearly much better. In fog, you don't always know if you will get good value. Now, let's go over to our Super Ice Society. Urban bonus is increased to 130. And attack for all unit is increased by 3% for every city owned. Now, I'm not quite sure if it's good or bad or super. I have seen a few times good player using it, but I don't know if that super truly helped them or if they were just good. This is the interesting part about that, because you need a lot of building to get a good increase. If you have, for example, 20 cities, you have an increase of 60, which is good, but it's like a max force. Maybe max blast, but I'm not quite sure. I think it's more likely max force or like a knuckle buster of Grim. So it's not really impressive. Now I may be wrong. Maybe it's much better than what I think, but you will need to surprise me to have a proper super with her. It's good to break stalemate, but as a super, it's pretty underwhelming knowing how good her power is. So now, let's go over to Bold Profile because this was Global League. Right now, I am still only losing streak of like 3 or 4 games in a row. Maybe it went to 5, I'm not quite sure, but I was 900 2 days ago, and now I'm 841 and played 49, which is pretty bad. But I am very experienced, as you can see. I played a lot, and this is just one of my many accounts. I have a lot of accounts, so I know the game well. But yeah, I'm experienced. I'm not skilled. I got 165 wins, 180 defeats, 29 draw. Most of my draw are my alternate account bumping into each other. I would look stupid to say, oh yeah, I will declare this alternate account winner. No. Maybe one day I will do an actual game to see which Theo is better than the other one. But here again, this would affect the rating of the losing account, and I don't really want that. Anyway, I'm not all about ranking because I know I'm not the best, but I still like to see my ranking going somewhat in the 900. When it's 900, I am satisfied. I'm happy. I'm like I can live a happily ever after. So now let's go over to my opponent ranking. So here is my opponent ranking: 700 for 127 wins, 201 defeat, and no draws. He plays a lot of Kindle, which is interesting. Kindle used to be a very popular steal when I started Global League back in like November. But lately, it's rare I see her. All I see is like Andy Drake. That's it. Sometimes I see Sunja here and there. Sometimes Rachel, but Rachel is like the less likely one you will see, like the less. And this is very interesting because he's also playing a lot of Rachel. Respect to this guy. So now let's go over to the game. So here we are on Verdun. I do like Verdun a lot. You probably know it if you have been watching my channel for a while. So capture, recon, infantry. Now I feel really retard. I don't tend to do that opening. It's not a good opening in my own opinion. But I think here I tested the water with this opening. Maybe it's because I just played against white, I think. I'm not quite sure. We will take a look. This game was played in January, so yes. At that point, I just fought white. He is one of the top players. And I realized against him, Recon are really good. Yeah, so I think I was testing out water for the opening Recon. I don't like the opening Recon, I will be honest with you. Tanks shot them down like without any trouble. And Recon are really good with Stern. And they are really good with steals that gain extra firepower with it. But it's not most steals. Let's be fast. Oh my. War crime already! By day 4 the guy base skipped already. And guess what he bought? 2 Recon. Now, I said nothing about that mech because in Verdun, mechs are fine. I'm not a fan of mechs, But Verdun is small enough for mechs to be good. Now, it's still taking them like forever to reach the battlefield, but there are so many forests for them to hide, and the map is so small that if your opponent doesn't spot your mech will actually do something good. Now, if you take maps like Crossfire, which is like twice this size, maybe 3 times this size, mech will never pay themselves back. But sometimes I can see mechs paying themselves back many times in Verdun. Now, it's really easy to pay a mech himself back, but the true issue is the amount of turn it's taking you for him to pay itself back. In the meantime, maybe if you add 3 infantry instead of the mech, maybe your capture game could be better. Maybe you could affect better the capture game of your opponent. Mech is more a response to what your opponent does than what you do. Now, I am Sami, so I will have a lot of mechs, but we are speaking about my opponent playing as Kindle and having mech in one of his first few builds, which is not really good, because right now we have no transport. He has no transport. So now I see why he is 700 already, I see it. Transport, 3 infantry, this is the kind of classic opening I do with Sami, especially in this map. Now he made 3 infantry, maybe he woke up and realized that was stupid to base skip for 2 recon. I don't know. Now when I look back, 3 mechs, maybe it's overkill, maybe I should do less mechs. But at least 1 mech with Sami, it's always appreciated, it's always very good. Now I think I already know what he's going for here. I think I remember this game vaguely, I think I remember parts of it at least. He will try to deny me that tower, but most of the time, when you are not a good player, or when you are not experienced enough, trying to deny your opponent tower will fail. If you are a good player, it's easy for you to deny the tower and still winning. White did this to me. No, not White. I forgot who did this to me, but I think I did a game in Verdun with someone. And he just rolled me. I think it was my first game with Degis. Because with Degis, we basically played 2 games. One in Verdun and one in Scavenger. The one on Verdun, I didn't know how to download replays and we didn't add to records. We didn't add the time to record. Then we re-recorded for Scavenger. Anyway, um, I have seen a few times good player being able to deny the tower, but it's rare. And usually people who try really hard to deny you the tower, they will fail if they don't know how. So let's see if this one is one of them. Now I locked the tower because I stopped Recon coming and I'm like, I won't let him like sitting his tower there. And now here, I acted greedy as hell. I look back, I find myself really dumb. That infantry is asking to die. Of course, that early recon will be really good to F me over. But that's only because he has a recon. And even when I look back, even without that recon, going for my opponent tower is not really amazing as an idea. Because right now I got no tank to back me up, no anti-air, no recon, because my recon is on the opposite side of the map. So that move here is useless, that move here is trash. I just give my infantry away as a gift. So yeah. Capture, capture, capture. I think at that point, I already fought Foxtail in a previous game, and I already knew my opponent, so maybe I was like, oh, maybe this will work against him. I really don't know why I did this. I never do that. That transport copter is to boost my infantry either on the left or the right side of the map. It's not to rush the enemy tower, because making a transport copter for such task is really bad. Mech tank infantry, this is good. I have nothing to say here. Capture, capture, first strike, two strike. First strike. Now, this is a very bad engagement. Recon should not attack each other. Recon are meant for intel and to shut down enemy capture. Don't do this. If you do recon on recon, make sure your blow will finish off the opponent recon. But two full HP recon bumping into each other, it looks really stupid and really bad. I say that and I... Base skip again. Look, unit count is essential to this game. It's really important. Don't base skip. Don't. Now, I don't know if I should skip to the end because I already know I won. There's no way you can beat me if you base skip. I say that, but one time I remember my opponent defeated me despite base skip, but this is looking bad. We are 8 turn in, you already base skipped twice. It's not good. It's not. Don't do it. Now, let's see how it goes, but yeah, I expect to win this one. Why did I do this? I gave him another infantry because I'm as stupid as him in my own way. Capture, capture, capture. Oh, I just realized. I don't know how to count. He denied me my tower by moving this way. And I deny him his tower by moving this way. I just realized. I feel so stupid right now. I just realized I am the one that denied my opponent tower and he's doing the same. Man, this game is low tier player doing low tier player stuff. Oh my. Let's see how it goes. It took me like a while to realize that, but see, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Now I see why I rushed my tower. I am, I my transport copter was not well used, but it was not as bad as what I first thought. Attack, attack. What is this? Why do you do this? Don't. Now you see chip damage. You will kill off my infantry. Base skip again. This is bad. Attack, attack. Capture, attack, attack. Now that transport is only to delay his cap. Anti-air tank infantry because I got the money. Let's take a look at the unit count. I already lost 2 infantry and I'm still ahead of him because he messed up. Now my transport just vanished. I was very sad about that. First strike. Attack, attack, kill. He killed himself and I can still finish the gap. Base skip again? Are you kidding me? I will smash my screen. 2 turns in a row. Now I'm acting greedy, I want this tower and this is being stupid. Damage the infantry, kill the infantry. Damage the infantry. Medium tank infantry, infantry. Kill. Oh well, I survived. Damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, 1 space short. I wish. I wish. Now he has 2 copters. I will tell you this. Copters are good. But copter spam always result into a defeat. This is not the best thing to do. This is one of the worst spam you can ever do. Worse than max spam. Anyway, let's take a mini break. I am already back, guys. So let's keep going. He attacks me, attack me again, kill the infantry, kill the infantry. Kill the infantry, kill the recon, damage the infantry, damage the infantry, kill, join. Anti-air, infantry, infantry. At that point, I realized he likes battlecopter a lot because I have seen that copter. So I thought anti-air was a very good idea. I also seen that mech. So I'm like, okay, that guy used mechs and they are trash, so maybe there are more mechs around. So that's why now I went for a second anti-air. And I will tell you this as well. You see the charge? I bought 2 infantry. Now, in normal times, when my opponent is not Kindle, I like to spend most of my money. But now, because it's Kindle, I'm like, okay, I will make 2 infantry this turn. And next turn I will have more money to cover for the drain loss, the money drain, I should say, and to be able to still build a lot of things. So yeah, this is why I have 2 infantry. Now some people will tell you, oh, get 3 infantry. Yes and no. I don't agree with the 3 infantry move. Because the 3 infantry move basically means you will be delayed for 1 turn in your tactics. Because your infantry are good, but they are not your front line. They won't hold your front line. They won't be part of your big plan to shut down your enemy. Yes, they are part of your game plan, but they are not key. They are not tanks. Tanks are better than infantry, but infantry are very important. I won't diminish it, but tanks is what you want in your front line. Infantry are there to assist. Infantry are there to capture building. Your tank will do all the action, all the pew pew, all the fights. So if you just decide 1 turn to have no tank or no anti-air or no nothing and only have infantry for at least 1 turn, you won't be able to reinforce your front. That's why I don't think it's a good idea to make 3 infantry. Now, yes, you will have shit ton of money, but you still delay your reinforcements. And this is not a good game plan in my own opinion. So let's keep going there. Capture, first strike. Now, you see, this is overextending. A good player would take that copter here and move it to the other front. Now it's been like 3 turns that copter is in this area. He should expect an anti-air. Even if it's fog, you should expect one at some point if you don't front shift your copter. He did not front shift the copter, he left it in the area. So of course the anti-air will shut him down. Attack, attack. Now you push back. Um, Kills a lot of my things. And he uses power mid-turn, which is really good. Because you see, when you use your power mid-turn, you were able to get more charge. This is good. Damage, damage, damage. Now, this is overextending a lot. Because you see, that line is my territory. That line is his territory. So if you start attacking units there, expect a counterattack that will be really, really violent. And the said counterattack can cripple your troops. So this is a bad idea to be really aggressive there. Now, in some cases, you don't have any other choice to push your enemy, because if they don't know how to resign, at some point you need to force them to resign. So you need to attack the front line and overextend. I have seen this a lot in my level of players. A lot of players on my level don't want to resign. So at some point you need to overextend. But now it's very early in the game. Don't overextend early in the game. You will lose more units than what you will be able to take away from your opponent. All the front line will probably die. Except maybe the copter, because the copter is a bit too far. But even there, he's lucky. I only have one anti-air. The second one is still on my base. So in normal circumstance, having battle copters on your front line means you will lose your copter. So now, infantry, medium tank, this is fine. I have nothing to say. Copter crash. Power. Now, you'll tell me, why do you use your power? Remember in my intro when I spoke about the seals. Sami liked her power a lot. Now, I will tell you this. In this specific case, I know I won't capture much building with my power. Because look, there's no building 4 space away from me. Most of the building are 3 space away from me. The only 4 space away is this tower from that infantry. But yeah, here, the good way to use the power is to use the firepower buff to shoot down troops. Because you want to reduce your enemy economy by a lot, and if you take out infantry, you reduce their economy. You affect their economy and their capture game. First strike, pow. First strike, pow. First strike, die. Make able to reach tank because of power. I kill. I damage. I capture. Now, when I look back, instead of capturing, I should have went for this infantry there and shoot it. I think I was a bit stupid here, but things happen. I'm not at that point, I wasn't as good as now. Now I am more skilled. I'm still a bad player, but I'm more experienced. And right now, I'm much better than this. Now, you see, as I said, die, die, die. They all died. He lost so many units this turn because he overextended to my territory. And this is really bad. Don't do it. You see, I took the lead. Now, it's crystal clear I am winning right now at that point. First strike. I don't know how he has a vision there, but whatever. Okay. First strike there. First strike. Now, he does the same mistake here. Instead of front shifting, removing the copter and then going there, he just stays there and chill. Look at my anti-air. Bye-bye copter. Another base skip. This is wrong. Don't do this. Crash copter. Capture building, kill, capture, kill, damage. Medium tank mech, infantry. Kill, damage, kill, kill, joint cap, kill, damage, damage, mech, anti-air, copter, infantry. At that point, I didn't care about that power because I was like, okay, I need to have reinforcement. I need to have more units that can be aggressive on the front line. So I did not really look at the meter at all. Attack, attack. So this building will be mine. And now look. She has a medium tank in the area, which is really good. But that mech is alone outside of that medium tank. Because don't expect that anti-air to do much with 4 HP. Even a copter can shut it down. So that mech is doomed. That mech will die. So now she just threw away a 3k unit. And she keep base skipping. Is it good? No, it's really bad. So let's keep going there. Attack. My infantry survived. And this is sad because I got no other infantry to reinforce the gap. But now, you see, mech. Anti-air. That's the dream world. I will have a first strike on an anti-air. Can you explain to me why he did this? Now, I will tell another rule that I don't mention often because that kind of things barely happen. It only happens on weird plays and when players like do weird stuff. Now, I understand he has a better firepower on buildings, but look, it didn't deal that much damage. I think it dealt 5 damage. It dealt 6 damage. This is actually a good engagement, but hear me out about that. Anti-air should not attack each other, just like Recon. Anti-air, they have 2 missions. The first one, kill mechs. The second one, kill air units. Now, he sacrificed his only anti-air to damage my anti-air. If I am able to kill that anti-air, he has nothing to stop my copter. My copter will just go, oh yeah, this is paradise for me. This is why you never attack anti-air with anti-air. Now, can you attack Recon with anti-air? It's not the best thing, but you can do it because the anti-air armor is better than the Recon. So the Recon will barely scratch you and you will probably take out 4 HP, 5 HP. This is fine. But anti-air on anti-air is as bad as Recon on Recon. In normal engagement, you will probably deal 3 or 4 damage. And the counterattack will probably deal you 2 damage. Usually. Now this is Kindle on a building. That's why she dealt 6 and I only dealt 1. Because she got extra defense and extra firepower. So let's keep going. Capture the building, power again. Now because of my power, look, just look at that. 1, 2, 3. Without my power, that infantry cannot join cap. But now, because I activated my power, I can join cap. This is why the power is very important and very good. When you see a Sami player that doesn't use his power, ask the question, is he a good player or does he have a plan? And now I missed the look. I used my power because it's the way to use Sami. It's really good. I was able to join cap, and now if I am smart, I will do more than this. I will probably damage the anti-air a lot. Yeah, almost killed the anti-air. You see, I could have tried with my anti-air to finish off the other anti-air. I could try, but this could be really bad for me because my anti-air is damaged and he knows it's there. So the best course of action is to retreat with that anti-air, to fix it, to repair it, to heal it. At 4 HP I can do good damage against copters, but I won't be able to one-shot them. And I want to one-shot copters. So that's why I didn't use my anti-air to finish off the anti-air. And I used the tank. This is overkill, but sometimes overkill is good. As you see, that anti-air won't damage my copter. That anti-air won't damage my mechs or my infantry. That anti-air is gone. It's no more. No more in the unit count. Yes, I used a tank, but I had nothing else in the area that could finish off the unit. And now, I thought I was smart. I look at this. I'm not. What is this? What did I do? That anti-air, if I was smart, that anti-air would have went through one of my buildings to heal. Right now, it's a sitting duck waiting for the medium tank to kill it. Now, of course, the medium tank will probably aim for my tank instead, which is the best course of action. But that anti-air will take longer to be fixed, and this is bad. We don't want that. We want to use our anti-air for the better reasons. Now, let's see. Now, I think my thought process was like, Delay is capped if he tried to go there. But even there, better course of action would be go here. Mech infantry, infantry, medium tank. Now he used a blow-down power because he's about to get his super. Kill my infantry, damage my copter, kill my infantry, kill my mech, kill my infantry. So this turn is really good for him. He did a lot of damage, did a lot of good engagement. Now this is my turn. I strike that. Now I can see the anti-air being well used because I don't want him to get that building. Now I killed the anti-air. Now he base skipped again. Tank rocket. This is trash. Don't do that. Take a look at the unit count. It should not be this way. First strike, capture, battlecopter, infantry mechs. Kill my infantry, go on the building, damage, kill. Got trapped because here again he overextend. He just gave me an infantry for no reason whatsoever. Don't do that. 3 infantry, 1 copter, that's fine because look, your capture game is trash because you just throw away your troops. Kill this, damage that, damage this. Now because he has no anti-air because Mr. chose to attack other anti-airs, that battlecopter has no response. So now that copter can Attack some medium tank. This is one of the dream engagement a copter can have. These copter are really good against medium tank. Medium tank barely deals damage against them. Now, because he sacrifice is anti-air, he has no vision over there. Battlecopter mech infantry. Use power again. This is fine. I have nothing to say. Overextension on my territory again. Remember the first time he did this? Did it go well for him? No, he lost 3 units and almost lost a tank as well. But now his overextension will cost him a medium tank, a tank, and a recon. Don't enter your opponent territory if guys are on a stalemate or if you are losing. Enter your enemy territory only when you are winning and your opponent don't want to concede. That's the rule I have for you. That's what I need to tell you. Now, can he beat me, this guy? Yes, he could have defeated me because I did a lot of stupid stuff. But he overextended twice so far. And we are day 18. I don't know how many days this game went for, but it's really bad. So let's keep going. But it's not looking good for him. Another bad engagement. I am on a city. I am Sami. Of course, I'm damaged. But you overextend. Kill. Oh, that rockets. Okay. Rockets, sometimes they are fine. I did a rocket video that has been out for so long. I said they are not that impressive. Now when I look back, I don't think I will change anything from my rocket video. But I will say this. Sometimes rocket can be good. Right now it's trash. It's trash because there's no unit around to protect it. There's one tank, one copter, one infantry. But none of the 3 mentioned units serve as a shield. They are just around it. You need to shield your rocket. If they are out in the open, this is free value you are giving to your opponent. This is really bad. Don't do that. Now, with that being said, let's see if I find it. Medium tank, anti-air, infantry. This is fine because he's out of anti-air. Damage. Join. Damage. Damage. Kill. Almost kill. Well, I killed this. I almost killed that. So, what's the push he tried to do? Worth it? No. I just killed it. Medium tank. Recon. Tank was damaged in the process. And now, do you see me using my power right now? No. Because I feel at that point I am near the end game. And I know I can do a good victory march because I know he lost a lot of unit. I have visual over this area in the top. And I know he has nothing. I have visual over this area and I'm like, my copter are enough to deal with what he has there. So now I save up for my victory march because the early stage of the game is done and we enter the late game. And the late game is where you want to use your victory march. Now the other reason why I did not use double time is there was no true engagement I wanted to do with my mechs or infantry, and there were no major capture in my mind. So you want to use double time for major capture or major infantry slash mech engagement. So let's keep going. Damage copter. Damage copter. Damage infantry. What is this weak push? Any infantry I have in the area with full HP can one-shot this because I am Sami with a com tower. Now he's back at the battle copter spawn, but he knows I have an anti-air, so why? Why are you back with battle copter? Anyway, rocket in the center. It's like the worst place for a rocket, bruh. There's no unit around to protect it. If I find it, it's free value. Rocket should be hidden or placed as a defensive mechanism, defensive unit. Units you want in the center are tougher unit, bigger unit, stronger unit, offensive unit. Rocket is more defensive than offensive because let's face it, Rocket have poor mobility, poor visibility. All they do good is shooting from afar. And this is why they are defensive. They are not really good on the front line. They are good as backup or when you need something to respond to a medium tank or a neo tank you cannot take on otherwise. That rocket is trash. It's exposed, and he's lucky I don't have a recon to see it. Damage. Kill. Damage. Damage. Kill. Damage. Tank anti-air infantry. Look at that rocket. I'm pretty sure he will shoot something right now. And that rocket is still exposed. There's no unit. The closest unit is this tank or this infantry. What are you thinking? Why did you place your rocket in the center? I was right. Shooting down anti-air. That anti-air is not even full HP. You paid like 3k out of your 15. Now here, I don't understand this guy. He sees I have 2 copters, but hey, it's a good idea to place myself in range of 2 copters. I will kill this mech for sure, bro. Do you really expect this mech to survive? Okay, so now let's see if I pop my super. Okay, now I see what he has there, and I think I pop my super at that point. Or maybe not. No, I don't pop my super. Like, I keep this in case, but I don't pop my super because I want a better super, I think. Now, he's very lucky I still don't see that rocket, but having a rocket there is really bad. This rocket is in the center forever only because I am blind. This rocket is really bad. So far it paid 3k out of 50. And it's really exposed. Again, now he has 2 rockets. This one is much better than this one. But this one, bro, this one, it will die. He has nothing around. Overextension. Look at my medium tank. Pow. No more. He left that building open. If I use my super, you lose a building. Now I use my super because I think I want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I want to reach that infantry. I don't want him to capture. And I want to steal one of his building. And I want to kill that stupid mech. But now I'm wondering, how do I see it? Oh, I see it because of my copter. So, you will see a very good victory march. Despite the lack of capture I will have, I will still do a lot of good thing with it. Mech shoot rocket. Did the rocket pay itself back? No. It paid probably 10k out of 15. Kill the tank. Disable the anti-air. Well, both units are disabled. Disable that capture. Steal the building. Kill the medium tank. Enter this. Get trapped. Capture. So now I stole 2 of his building. And I had a lot of good engagement. So usually I consider a 2-building victory march being really bad. But in this specific case, it was a good victory march because I damaged these 2 and I killed a rocket. So even if I did not really capture much, I still did good stuff with it. Now, the same issue we always had with these air units. The copter doesn't shift front, it stays there. It's asking to die at that point. So let's keep going. I'm wondering how many turns it went for. Oh my, 30 days, man. My boy, you need to learn how to resign, bro. Kill, capture, damage, kill. Now, I think that replay commentary is very long, so I will actually speed up the process. Overextension! Again. Kill, damage. Kill, kill, kill. Kill, kill, kill. What that anti-air is doing? A recon where the anti-air is sitting is good. An anti-air sitting there is retard. You don't zone out anything, you don't see anything, you just leave it there. I'm speechless. Yeah. I will be faster to see how it goes, but I think I win this game. It's crystal clear I win. Anti-air on anti-air again! Now, you killed my anti-air, but you will lose yours! My anti-air was at 3 HP, yours is at 9. But you see, overextension again. He is always on my territory. Always. This is dumb. See, he lost that anti-air damage, and yeah, I don't understand why there's some kind of stalemate. The guy is not even good. Kill my unit with the bonus. What the F that artillery is doing? Leave it there instead of wasting my time and your time moving around. We'll just die. Damage, kill, damage, kill, damage. Another rocket in the center. Again. Rocket in the center are trash. Don't do this. Kill my unit. Damage, damage. Kill, damage. 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 I'll use my super because I know I can get at least 2 building. Now I consider this victory march being bad as well. Actually, this is one of my worst victory march I ever done. Is he going to win because I get tired of that stalemate? Kill, damage, kill, kill. Oh, look at that! Exposed rocket got shot. That artillery is still around. I'm shocked. Is he really going to win? Urban Blight. I lost to this guy. Don't tell me I lost to this guy. Kill, damage, damage, kill. I lost to him. Are you kidding me? I resign to someone that keep overextends. Oh my, I'm terrible. I'm a terrible player. That lost, man. I'm so ashamed of myself. I think we poorly played on both sides, but I think he played like worse than me. Maybe I was too tired because the game was never finishing, but he did overextend it so much. Did so many base skip, and I found a way to lose to this. My. Okay, I'm shocked. I'm shocked. It's simple, I'm shocked. I lost to him, wow. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed, even if it took forever. I think it's almost an hour. Usually my collab are taking that long, but wow. This game, man. See you next time.